It didn't take long for Matt Davenport to realize motocross could be the very sport he devotes his life to.
If you have that natural talent and you just build your confidence up, you build your riding skills, you build up your fitness, you'll slowly keep moving up through the ranks, and then next thing you know, you'll be pro.
Last season was a breakout year for the 19-year-old. He qualified for the pro circuit and hit the track in Kelowna for the Canadian National Championship. His career started just like any young rider you see here, working his way up through the ranks.
From 50s, 60s, 80s to 250s, and then somewhere along the line I started getting good and started going to California, and then eventually turned pro, and now we're kind of where we're at now.
It's a life Davenport says anyone can have if they have the talent and dedication it requires. Looking at a showing of more than 200 bikers of all ages in Taylor last weekend, the popularity of the sport is certainly there in the piece.
We're all one big happy family here on the track. You'll see the boys dicing back and forth, but after the race they're high-fiving and they care about everybody, right? So it's just a big family sport.
It all began 30 years ago, and even to this day remains a lasting tradition on every Mother's Day in Taylor. But what's even more special is the age variety of the racers, with some beginning their careers well before they're old enough for kindergarten.
You can tell the little guys, they're from 4 up, and they'll be zipping around here like crazy because they're so excited.
They're eventually going to get better and better, and more time on the bike gets you safer on the bike, and having the right guidance with motor skills is what's going to make the difference for them.
Smart words from the Fort St. John native. Davenport topped his bracket in several categories, but for most of the younger generation, it's a day where families join together, many of which have been part of the Taylor race scene for years.
I just had Jack Philpott here that used to be involved in it 30 years ago, and he said back then we might have had 30 bikes, right? So it's grown immensely.
The Peace Motor Association's next stop is in Dawson Creek this upcoming weekend. As for Davenport, he will be there in preps for another summer devoted to the pro circuit.
It takes a lot, but I mean, I have no regrets with what I've done so far in my life.
Mitch Bach, CJDC-TV Sports, Taylor.